welcome to a new vlog. It's been kind of a while since I've vlogged or filmed anything, and I really don't have a good excuse other than the fact that I have just been in a little bit of a depressive episode, which is not unusual for me this time of year, so it is what it is. I think a lot of my routines have really fallen to the side, and that's always super unfortunate because I feel like I'm somebody who thrives on routine, and even though it's really hard for me to maintain routines, I feel like my best self and my most productive, mentally well self when I'm in a routine. I'm really trying hard to get back into my routines, and that's going to be part of this vlog, I hope. Everything has been going a little bit crazy with life, a lot of wedding planning, a lot of, work stuff going on. It's been a little crazy. I really just need to focus this week on getting back on track, really, making myself a little uncomfortable, but in the long run, being more comfortable because of that. And there's a few things that I want to do today in order to do that. I generally need to tidy up the apartment a little bit. It's not too bad. Nothing's, crazy out of whack, but I would like to tidy it up a little bit here and there. And then I have a few smaller things that I need to do as well. I have some laundry to put away, which I'm going to do. And then when I'm doing that, I think I'm going to listen to an audiobook. And I'm currently listening to Wuthering Heights. I've been reading it for like a month and a half, but I just keep getting distracted, and I already saw the movie. I'm not really going to go into my thoughts on the movie because it's such a controversial thing, and I don't really think I have anything new or revolutionary to add to the discourse, so I'm not really going to go into it. But I did see the movie, and I'm reading the book. Right now I'm almost I think I'm a little over halfway through the book, but I'm gonna audiobook it to try and get that done this month, hopefully. I've only read one book in February. I've been a little all over the place with my reading as well, and I need to get back on track so that I stay with my reading goal. All that being said, I'm gonna put my laundry away. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. I'm going to vacuum. I need to vacuum pretty badly. And then I'm also just gonna try and tidy up wherever I can. And also today, it's so nice out. It's almost 60 degrees. So I am going to hopefully change into some real clothes and go sit outside on my balcony for a little bit and maybe journal or read a little bit. I always love sitting on my balcony. I feel like it really is just a good mental, thing for me. I find so much peace in the outdoors, even if I'm just, staring at cars passing by or whatever. Just the fresh air is so nice and healing. So I'm gonna do that today, hopefully. And then also, I just have a few other things that I would hopefully like to get done today. I don't know if we're going to get them done, but in a dream world, we'd get them done. I have a library book that I need to return. I just don't think I'm gonna read it, honestly. I'm kind of bummed because I was excited when I got the library book, and then I just didn't want to read it anymore, so I do need to go return that book. It's not really due today or anything, but I would like to get that done in the near future, so maybe we'll do it today, but if not, it's okay. I still have the rest of the week. The main thing that I want to do is cook myself food. I have not made myself actual, food. I haven't made an actual meal for myself in weeks at this point, and I was really on a good taco kick. I'm not a big fan of beef and red meat, but I've been eating beef tacos a lot recently with pico de gallo, lettuce, cheese, and this gluten-free mild taco seasoning on the meat, and it has been amazing. It is just such a quick, good, nutritious, I feel like, lunch and dinner. So I am going to make some of that for myself because I did get some of the ingredients the other day. That is priority number one on this list because I have been really slacking on the nutrition aspect of my diet. I've been eating a lot of snacks and just not very healthy meals. So I am prioritizing some nutrition today. And then also, like I just said, I want to get into a real outfit. This is not a real outfit. I feel like I've been slacking on, really taking care of myself and getting dressed and all of that. I need to do some skincare, and then I need to put on an outfit, and we're gonna cook, we're gonna clean, we're gonna go sit on the balcony. Hopefully it'll be a really nice, productive day. Hopefully along the way I'll give you some life updates and let you know what I've been up to, what I've been thinking about, and we can kind of reconnect a little bit. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. Let's get into a nice, relaxing, productive Wednesday.
No, you couldn't remain. I remember a golden haze and the way your eyes would find me. The words we say for another day. It wasn't forever, it wasn't pretend, and it is quite a strange feeling to be this close to the end. It wasn't forever.
Okay, as part of my like getting back into routine, I'm going to start walking on my walking pad again. I've been doing it very like randomly every once in a while, but it's time to get back into a routine with it, especially because I have not been going to the gym consistently either over the last like month. We're gonna try and get back on track with both. This is like the worst time that I could be having this kind of like lapse in routine because my wedding is like really coming up soon. So yeah, that sucks, but let's get walking. I have my fan because I get hot. I'm gonna do some like admin on my computer and then I might read a little bit. I just started reading My Friends by Fredrik Backman today. I'm really liking it so far. Although I did start reading it a couple months ago, so I already have read like some of this before, but I'm really enjoying it. But let's get walking. Just got done at the gym and now I'm heading over to the dentist. Luckily it's like pretty close by my gym, so not super concerned about that, but I am gonna be 5 minutes early. And those of you who have ADHD might understand this, but there's simply nothing that feels as good when you have ADHD as being like early or like on time to things. And I also planned ahead and was able to go to the gym beforehand, so not only am I going to the dentist, but I put enough thought into it to be able to go to the gym before as well. There's just something like really exciting about that. So anyways, let's head to the dentist. Hopefully it's an uneventful dentist appointment. I have a little bin here filled with all of my planning supplies. I thought I'd give you guys a little update on how I've been doing all of my planning and just what's been going on in terms of like organization. So I actually ended up getting a Hobonichi Techno 2026 this year, which if you don't know is a Japanese stationery brand and it is a planner. And basically you can just be really creative with it. It's super cool. There's like month spreads. I haven't really done anything in this. And then there are like daily spreads like this. So each page is a day and you can do a to-do list and you can add stickers. Sorry about that, my battery died. But anyways, each day is like I said, or each page is like I said, one day. And I have been having such a blast just making each day like fun and putting a bunch of stickers on everything and just making it my own. So I am actually a few days behind on this. But no worries, we can always go back and add stuff in that I remember doing. So today is actually Thursday, February 19th, which is this day. So I have to do yesterday, and then I also have to do the day before yesterday. And the day before that, I only did like partial things. For now, I am going to get started on today's page and just write down my to-do list, all of that jazz. So I thought we could do that together and you can see my process a little bit. just got done taking a shower and I'm about to sit down and read for a little bit. I'm currently reading My Friends by Fredrik Backman, and I'm also reading Wuthering Heights still. I meant to finish it last month, but the month kind of got away from me and I didn't end up finishing it, but I did go see the film, so I still need to finish the book. I'm over halfway. I've been audiobooking it. I got the audiobook that Amy Lou Wood narrated on Audible and I'm really enjoying that. I've been audiobooking that here and there. A lot of the time I'll do it when I'm walking on my walking pad or like when I'm driving somewhere or something, so that's been going good. But I'm kind of in the mood to continue reading My Friends. I got it on Libby, so I have it on my Kindle, and then I also have the physical copy. I've been in a really big reading the physical book mood recently, which is really weird because I feel like I went through a long period of only wanting to read on my Kindle for like months, and now I don't know, I'm just in the mood to read physical books recently. So almost every book I've read since the start of the year, if not all of them, I've been reading the physical book. So I'm going to continue with that because I'm just in that kind of mood, but I'm just going to sit down and hopefully knock out a good chunk of My Friends tonight. Good morning, everybody. It is March. I don't even know. What day is it?
Today is Monday, March 16th.
Today is Monday, March 16th, and I have not posted a vlog or any video in so long, so I am filming this week. Hopefully I can get a vlog together. I will say it has been just the craziest time in my life because I have been planning my wedding, and I feel like it is pretty common knowledge that wedding planning can be really stressful and kind of just like a lot. So that has definitely been my experience, and I'm now understanding why a lot of people opt not to have a wedding. I can definitely see why that may be the case. I am getting really excited for my wedding. It is coming up very, very soon, which I cannot believe. So that has really been taking up all of my extra time and energy. But I really want to come back to this channel. I want to prioritize this. I want to set myself up for success after the wedding is over and I can really dive back into this with 2 feet. I feel like for the past year since I've been, engaged in planning, it has been very sporadic because, as I just said, like wedding planning takes up so much time and there's so many different things that go into it. I'm kind of hoping that when the wedding is over and we're married and we can just kind of like go on with our lives, that will be the perfect time for me to really come back to this channel full throttle, like full speed ahead. I'm feeling good about that opportunity, so that will be coming soon. I also just want to get back into reading. I feel like I've still been reading even though I haven't been vlogging, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in this vlog as well, but I'm a little bit behind on my Goodreads goal, which is to be expected because I have kind of a lofty goal for myself this year of 70 books, and the reason that I kind of, thought that would be a good goal is because the wedding is this year, and so after the wedding, I will have so much more free time to just kind of do whatever, and I thought that I would feel really motivated to read, especially on the honeymoon. I'm planning to read so many books. I'm planning to bring so many of my, especially like romance books and lit fic books on my physical TBR with me. And I'm also going to bring my Kindle with me. So it's going to be a great week and we're going to be gone for like a week. That will be like a full 7 days of being able to just sit on the beach and read and just like soak up all of that reading time. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. I just had to check and make sure that the mic was actually recording because I'm a little bit rusty with everything. I feel like when a few months go by that I haven't filmed, I kind of like forget how to use all of my equipment. So I have to reteach myself. I think we're all good. If you can't tell, I'm a little under the weather. I don't really know what's wrong with me because last week, I want to say around Tuesday, I started to feel kind of ill. I went to the gym like in the middle of the day. I took a long lunch break and I went to the gym. On the way back, I just started getting like this intense runny nose out of nowhere and it was really, really bad. And then the rest of the night, it just was not stopping. Like the entire night, I just had the worst runny nose. And then I woke up the next day with like my head pounding. It felt like a bowling ball. It was so heavy and I was so congested, but I didn't feel like sick, like I didn't feel like I had a fever. I didn't feel like any of the symptoms of being sick that I normally feel when I'm not well. It was literally just congestion. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is allergies. And I go and check like, the weather and the allergies. The tree pollen was like elevated for the first time, I'm pretty sure, in a while on that Tuesday. So I was like, okay, it makes sense that maybe I'm just having a really bad like allergy reaction to the air outside. And it was really windy the day before. Yeah. And then all week last week, the wind has been
terrible. Like, I'm telling you, one day the winds were up to like 60 miles per hour, which is insane. We literally had to bring all of the balcony furniture in the apartment. It was a little bit of a nightmare. So I'm still a little under the weather. I feel like completely fine. I just still have like lingering congestion. So I'm going to try and be really diligent about taking my allergy pills. But I've never felt this before. Like, usually when I get congestion, it's because I'm getting sick and I'll have like a fever and everything, but I didn't have any of that. So I don't know. It was annoying that it like kind of took me out of my routine last week for a little bit, but I'm back into my routine since Saturday and Sunday this weekend. I went to the gym both days, which has been good. I've really just been focusing mostly on cardio now that we're like really into the lead up to the wedding, but I have been also doing the Gabby George bridal arms challenge. So I did have to take a few days off of that, but I did get back on track with that this weekend. I have to do that today. So that's been really great. I'm really enjoying that challenge. What else is new? Oh, what I'm sitting on. This is a new couch. We did get a new couch. I want to say not last week, but the week before. I'm loving this couch. It's from Costco. It's called like the Dana couch. It's a modular couch. We got rid of our old couch and then we got rid of our old TV stand, and the little console that used to be back here is now being used as the TV stand, and I think it looks really good. So I'll show you that real quick. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about it. I feel like I just have so much more space in the living room now, and it's really great. And I moved the bookshelves back to where they originally were when we moved in, which is on either side of the balcony doors. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. This couch is much bigger, much more, just high quality, and it's so comfortable. I've already taken quite a few naps, and I've actually slept here. Like, one time during the night, I just like fell asleep on the couch and didn't wake up until the morning, which was really odd for me because I'm usually like always in the bed. That's just how comfortable it is. It's amazing. So I'm loving this couch. I've already been doing so much good reading on this couch, and I still have my reading chair as well, which is also from Costco. Yeah, and then what you guys are sitting on is a new coffee table. We loved our coffee table. It was a big rectangular coffee table. It was perfect. However, it just didn't really fit this space anymore with the couch and the chair. So we ended up getting a smaller one that is circular. And I think it really kind of breaks up the angles of the couch. Yeah, this is what it looks like. That is that. And I feel like in terms of like apartment updates, I think that's pretty much it. I'm still working at my standing desk. We did like switch around the cat trees. Like, I put the pink one that's in the bedroom usually. I put that one out here. And then I put the pink and green one in the bedroom towards the window, because I just feel like the cats really like to look out the window, and they haven't ever really been able to on a tree before. So they've been loving that, and that's been good. I don't love that it's blocking the window, but we're very limited with what we're able to do in this tiny one-bedroom apartment. But yeah, the weather is getting nicer outside. I mean, not particularly today. It's like 35 degrees, but we have had 70-degree days just randomly all the time here and there. So that's been such a joy. And yesterday it was like 71. It was beautiful outside. I went and got coffee with some friends, and that was lovely. And then today it is quite cold because there was a pretty gnarly thunderstorm last night, but I'm hoping that the weather will get warm again soon in the next couple of days. So I'm pretty sure that's everything like life update wise that I need to chat with you about. If there's anything else that I can think of, I will let you know, but I'm pretty sure that's everything. I'm not exaggerating when I say that it is literally snowing outside right now, and it is March 16th. I'm so sick of winter. Does it ever end? When will it end? Can it please end? I'm over it. Hello everyone. I'm sitting down to finally finish the last bit of House of Flame and Shadow. So I have the physical book here with me, which I actually need to update where I am because I'm way past this. This is how much I have left, literally just a few pages. So I'm going to finish this book and I have a little sweet treat with me. Recently for like desserts, I've been doing either Honeycrisp apples and peanut butter, or I'll do Chobani yogurt. I like the vanilla one, and this one is cherry berry. This one's also really good. And I just add little mini chocolate chips to it and I mix it in. And it's kind of my alternative for ice cream right now as I'm still in the lead up to my wedding. Anyways, let's finish this book and then we will talk more once I'm done. I just finished House of Flame and Shadow, and all I have to say is wow. I don't even know how to feel. I can't believe I read all 3 of those books, and they are huge. And I'm really proud of myself for tackling them because I was so intimidated by them, especially the first one. There was so much information that is just dumped on you in the first like 100 pages, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be my cup of tea, but I'm so glad that I persisted and kept reading. I thoroughly loved this series. I found it so enjoyable, and all of the characters, there's so many characters. It's such a wild cast. But I feel like we really get to know each character in depth and we really get to grow and go on this journey with them, and I just love it. I love it so much. These characters are gonna stick with me. I just know it. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna give this one probably like 4.5 stars. I feel like some of Sarah J Maas's other books have made me feel a wider range of emotions, and that to me feels like a 5-star read. And I just can really appreciate all of the thought and all of the like work that goes into, you know, making sure each character has their point of view and that they're all working in tandem. So I think I'm gonna give this one a 4.5. I think my favorite one in the series was House of Sky and Breath. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that I've now read every single book of Sarah J Maas's that is currently out up to this point. And I'm so ready for ACOTAR 6 and 7 to come out. 4.5 stars. She does it again. She does it again. Hello everyone, it's now the 2 days from when I last filmed. And I figured we could catch up because I actually just got a huge Amazon order, and I've been ordering quite a few things from lots of different places for the wedding, for the honeymoon, whatever. And I usually don't like to like buy this kind of stuff from Amazon, but I'm just in a time pinch. Like the wedding is coming up very soon, and also I have spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on the wedding and just everything. So I'm going for ease and affordability with everything right now. So keep that in mind. But I figured we could open some of these packages together and just have a little unboxing fun. Why not? Okay, first we have this, which I already know what this is. Really cute little sun hat that I thought would be really nice for the honeymoon. I've never had a little hat like this. Like I used to have a really wide brimmed hat, but I felt like it looked kind of funny on my head. So we have a cutie little hat. Next package. Okay, this is definitely for my fiance. He just got a drill, so these are little drill bits. I kind of just assumed these were all mine, but that one was actually for him. I ordered this like set. It's supposed to be like a cover up for like a swimsuit. So it's like crochet, long skirt in white, and then I also got a top that like has ties in the front. So I feel like this is gonna be a really cute cover up, and I could just wear the skirt by itself and like a swimsuit top, or I could wear just the shirt by itself with some like jean shorts and a swimsuit top underneath. I'm hoping that this fits and is versatile and looks good. Okay, these are some sandals that I ordered. I'm not a big like sandals person. I usually will just wear some like, for years it was like Chacos. And then I also got a pair of, I don't even remember what they're called, but they're sandals like that, but they're more like athletic sandals or like outdoorsy sandals and not like cute sandals. So I don't really own many like nice pairs of sandals. So I ordered these ones. I felt like these would be very fitting for the occasion. Hopefully they fit. Let me try them on. I think they will do what they need to do, so I'm good with those. This is the last thing I ended up getting. I wanted like a cute like, straw material tote bag to wear around on vacation because I just feel like it's just easier than carrying around like a small purse. I feel like there's so many things you have to bring with you when you like leave the like place that you're staying on vacation. So this could be good just to like walk down by the beach, or if we're going out to eat, anything like that. I feel like this would be really cute. So yeah, I like this. I think this is good. It's not too big, but it's not too small either, and I feel like it could fit a good amount of stuff. This matches my hat like almost perfectly. So this is gonna be a really good combination.
Take the step. You don't have to wait. Lose that breath. You don't gotta change. Stay on the road, won't you? Stay on.
Okay, I thought it would be fun if we did some packing for the wedding. The wedding is in a week and 1 day. So today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday. So tomorrow the wedding will be in 1 week, and I just want to pack now. I want to pack everything that I'm able to pack now, so that way as we're getting closer and closer to Friday, which is the actual day that we're leaving to go check into the hotel, because it's a little bit far away from where we live, I don't have to be rushing around and packing all of the essentials. I basically only want to leave the things that I can't really pack because I use them on a day-to-day like basis. Those are the only things that I want to leave until like Friday, Thursday to pack of next week. I also kind of just want to figure out my organization system for the day of and what I'm actually going to put in each thing. So I have my suitcase here, which I don't really think you can see super well, but it's right here. It's my large suitcase, and I'm just taking the large one because I'd rather have more space than necessary. I don't want to run out of space. I'm okay not using the entire space of the suitcase up, but I just want to have a lot of space. Also, in case we need to pack anything into here just to consolidate things after the wedding to bring everything back home. And then this is my tote bag that I'm planning to keep with me the morning of the wedding. So when we are getting ready at the hotel, and then also when we transition to the venue, I'm gonna have this with me. So this is really gonna have like all of the essentials. Everything else I'm gonna pack in the suitcase. I kind of need to sort through because I already have a lot of stuff in here, so I kind of need to like go through and sort what is going to stay in here and then what is going to go in the suitcase. But I guess I can give you a little bit of a haul. I don't know if this is a haul, but just a what's in my bag for my wedding day kind of thing, because I have found these videos to be super helpful as I've been planning for what I need to bring. Let's get started. This is going to be where I have all of my toiletries, I think is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say either my makeup or my toiletries are gonna go in here. Probably my toiletries, but as of right now, I have one bobby pin, a pair of tweezers, and a travel-sized poo-pourri in this bag. So I'm thinking toiletries, but if I need to make this my makeup bag, that's okay as well. This is gonna stay in this bag because I just wanna have anything that I could possibly need. So I'm gonna bring my toiletries with me to the venue. Also in that bag, I have my slippers for the day of, which say Mrs. F on them. So these are gonna be really cute and fun to wear the day of. I think for these, I could probably just pack these in my suitcase because I'm gonna wear them the day of, but they don't need to be taking up space in my like tote bag. So I think I'm just gonna pack them in there. These are the pajamas that I'm gonna wear the night before the wedding. So they just have lace on the bottom. They're really fun and cute. So I'm going to put those in here as well. I'm not actually gonna need these like the day of. I'm just gonna sleep in these the night before. I just think they're really fun. I'm gonna need to spray these with some static spray because they are a little staticky. And then I'm also gonna put these are my pajamas for the day of getting ready and everything. They have like Mrs. and then the last name on the back. So I got them specially embroidered. And these are the ones that I'm gonna wear when I'm doing my pajama pictures with the girls. So I think I'm also gonna pack these in the suitcase because I can kind of just change into them. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should keep them in here because I'm gonna be wearing something else when I'm actually doing my makeup and hair. I'm just gonna put these on before I head over to the venue so that I have them for the pictures, like the pajama pictures, but I'm not actually gonna wear them as I'm getting ready, like makeup and hair. I don't know. So I think I'm gonna keep them in here just so they're out and ready. I also have my veil. This is a short veil. I'm gonna be changing into a short veil when I go for the dance floor. So I'm gonna keep this in here as well because I need this with me at the venue. I'm also gonna keep these in here. These are Kleenex on the go. I've been hearing a lot of people say that Kleenex was like an absolute must the day of. Then here I have another like toiletry bag. And in this one I have my ring cleaner. This is the Diamond Dazzle stick. And then I have, this is like fashion tape that's double-sided. So if I need that for anything. And then Q-tips. This is where I'm putting all of my hair stuff, this little like toiletry bag. So I have the hair items that I'm going to wear on my wedding day, like in my hair. And I have these clips, which I'm planning to wear when I'm getting my makeup done. They just say bride. And then I just have a claw clip as well that says bride on it. So if I ever just want to throw my hair up for any reason. Then I have this. This is kind of my emergency kit that I ordered off of Amazon, which was really easy to do. Like I just didn't want to have to like curate my own emergency kit, so I just ordered one that was pre-done. So in here we have this. I'm not really sure what this is, but could be helpful. I have a little scrunchie. Maybe I'll put this in the hair supplies. I have a mirror in case I ever need to like look at something. I have straws, which are helpful for drinking after you get your makeup done. And then these are to protect your heels. And then I have 3 of these like bottles. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna end up using these for anything, but maybe if I needed to like put some water in or something like that in case I need to like spray something down with water. These are just some more like tissue. This is a little hair clip that could be useful in case something goes wrong with the other clip. So I'm gonna put that in the hair supplies as well. And then this is really what I got this for. It's an emergency sewing kit, which is always helpful. I don't personally know how to sew, but we have this in case somebody else does. These are all just little elastic ties. We have scissors, tweezers, and nail clippers in here. And then in here we have some very small like Q-tips that might be helpful for various things. And then I have mini makeup brushes in case we need to do any touch-ups. What else? I think that might be everything. I just wanted to have especially like a sewing kit just in case. So this is gonna go straight in here. And then these are veil weights. They kind of help keep your veil from like flying away. I think I'm gonna put those in here with the boob tape and everything. And then in these I have my jewelry for the day of. So I ordered all of these custom off of Etsy. This is, I'll just show you the bracelet that I'm gonna wear. It's basically just like pearl design like this. It's really beautiful, and the necklace and earrings match that. So I wanted it to be really simple but still like really elegant. So I have 3 boxes in here. They're all labeled with like what it is. I have medication, so I have like Sudafed and other like medication in here in case I need to take anything. And then I have this invisible dry spray deodorant, which I'm actually gonna layer on normal deodorant because this does not cover up my smell enough. I tested this out and I was still kind of smelling a little bit, so I'm gonna need to layer that on top of something else. And then the last thing that I have in here is just my steamer for everything. So I'm gonna steam all of this stuff when we get there. So I think we're good on that front. I'm just gonna need to pack some outfits. Like I wanna pack something comfortable for me to wear after the rehearsal dinner if I need to like change it and I don't wanna wear the pajamas yet. I'm just gonna pack a crew neck, that's my go-to. I also wanna pack something to change into the next day after the wedding. And I have a few options for that.
Happy Sunday, everybody. I have just been doing some light Sunday cleaning this morning, but I'm about to head to the gym, and I'm also going to go to Whole Foods and Bath and Body Works because I need to get some more of the wallflower things, which is what we like plug into our walls to make it smell good. We honestly have been out for a long time, so it is definitely time to restock. But I'm about to change and go to the gym. I really have been inconsistent with the gym the last couple of weeks just because I've been so back and forth, like anxious for the wedding. I've kind of eaten like crap this weekend, and so I think I just need to kind of burn everything off. And I think I would also just feel better overall about myself if I get a workout in this weekend. So it's really warm out today. Let's see. It's 69 degrees right now. which is pretty nice. And I just had my door open for a little bit outside on our balcony and it was really warm. So I'm gonna go for a little bit of a lighter outfit today. All ready for the gym. Hello everyone, it's a new day. I honestly don't remember. I always say this when I start a new clip, but I don't remember when I last vlogged. I think it was something yesterday. This is what the hair looks like, just a little refresh. And I just brought the color up a little bit more for the wedding, so I'm obsessed with it. But today I really need to kind of lock in and prepare for how long we're about to be away from our house. To do that, I really need to set up a lot of different things. I need to clean up. I need to make sure that everything is kind of put away. So we're gonna do a little bit of a deep clean today. I just made a little iced latte with salted caramel syrup and brown sugar. But I just on my lunch break went on a little run to Ulta and Sephora. Today is the first day of the Sephora sale if you are a VIB, which is what I am. I'm assuming most people are probably VIB or like just a beauty insider, because if you were like the top tier, it began like days ago, but today was the first day for us. So I went and got some things. Everything is 15% off at Sephora, and then the Sephora collection itself is 30% off, but I don't usually get anything from the Sephora collection. And then I also went to Ulta because usually when one big store is having a sale, its competitor will also have a sale, and that was also kind of the case. I think they were just having a sale on like different things randomly, like there was no real rhyme or reason to it, but just I want to say like a good chunk of their stuff was discounted a little bit. So I ended up just getting a few things and I'm going to show you. Let's start with what I got from Ulta. First, I got these lash placement tool, almost like tweezers, but they help you put fake lashes on a little bit easier, and I've been struggling with that whenever I've been practicing doing my makeup for my rehearsal dinner. So I'm gonna try and use these, and hopefully these will make it a little bit easier for me to get them on. Like I feel like once I get them on, it's fine, but it's just trying to get them in the right place that I'm really struggling with. I also got a powder blush. I remember when I was younger, I really liked Milani blushes. I didn't really want to spend like a ton on a, you know, high-end brand. I love a pink blush. I love a very bright pink. This is the Baked blush in Dolce pink, I think. And this is what it looks like, shiny and bright and pink. So I got that. And then this is really what I wanted. I wanted to get a new eyeshadow palette. I got a new one not that long ago because I didn't have any. But that one is more of like a pink tone, and I was playing around with it for the rehearsal dinner, and I just didn't know if like the pink vibes or what I wanted to go with. So I decided to get from the same brand the ColourPop Golden Hour. The other one I have is also ColourPop, and I really liked that, so I just went with the same brand. But yeah, this is the Golden Hour one. This is what it looks like. It's more just like warm tones. And then when I went to Sephora, I ended up getting more of the Rhode eye patches. I've been really liking these recently. I just picked up another one of these while they are on sale. And then I also got the Berry Cream Fleur body and hair fragrance mist. This smells really sweet and fresh and just like springy, and it almost is nostalgic for me. Like it kind of smells like adolescence for like a young girl. Like I don't know, it just smells like me when I was younger. So amazing. It has a very like raspberry, sweet cream, strawberry smell to it, and I just love it. So I think I'm gonna bring this with me on the honeymoon just for a quick touch up. And then I also ended up getting a new beauty blender. Mine is just kind of dirty and gross. I like to change them out every once in a while. So I just got one that's skin color because I figured the foundation and stuff that I put on it will blend in a little bit better. So that is my haul from Ulta and Sephora. Nothing crazy. I think I got like 3 things from each place, but I just wanted to go while there's a sale because there's literally never a sale at Sephora. Hello everyone. It's now Thursday. There's 2 days until the wedding. I'm going a little crazy. I've been running around doing whatever, all these random things today. I just went to Walmart to get some garment bags because I've been steaming all of my like bridal pajamas and dresses and anything, like not actually the wedding dress, but everything else basically, so that it's ready to go. And I didn't want to just like stuff it all in a suitcase. So I went to Walmart and got a bunch of garment bags. I got one massive one, so I think I'm gonna put pretty much all of the stuff in one. That's the little errand I just went on. And then when I got home, made myself a coffee, but now I'm about to get back to steaming. I already steamed all of these pajamas right here. So these are all done. Next, I need to steam my robe that I'm gonna wear the morning of. This is a vintage robe that one of my best friends
got for me, it's already pretty steamed. Like, I don't know, it's very relaxed, so I don't think I'm gonna need to do too much steaming to this. And then we have my rehearsal dinner dress, which is gonna need a lot of work. Let's start with the easy one, and I'm gonna steam the robe.
Oh my gosh, I thought we were gonna catch on fire!